I think everybody was anxious to get out on the track because I got in my car once the other ones started heading out. And you can see I was near the end.
Yeah. All right, for me, this is a third gear section. You can spin the tires, so that's why I torqued through it. Okay, so you're going to look cone again, go over that stripe, right about there, perfect. Come over for this stripe, and then you see the cone down, you want to make a straight line to that, so don't scrub off any speed, use the whole track. And you're going to hold in this line, you're going to build a lot of speed. So whenever you see 4 cones, start to let off. At 4 cone, you want to start braking. If you're going to downshift, do it then. Brake, and third gear is probably good on this at speed. You want to go right over this candy stripe and then aim for the cone on the left. So you want to be out here. What you're doing is setting up the next one.
Okay.
Now dive down, you see the cone on the right? So you want to go for that cone, and then there's one straight away from it. So you want to loop out, carry that speed. Everybody thinks it's about the straightaway. The straightaway, I've only got 300 horsepower, but I can hold a 600 horsepower car off because I carry way more speed through there, so they're dragging me down. This one's going to be, so you might hit 4th gear, maybe not. If so, rev match downshift. You want to stay high, just hold it. So easy gas, right over that, then fade out to the right. See, he's way too far in. You should be farther out there.
Now, hitting the chicanes, is that good or bad? Does that slow you down?
They will slow you down, and so that one you want to enter a little bit slower, and as soon as you feel like you have traction, you want to exit at wide open throttle. Whoever is the first one at wide open throttle wins that race. So now this one, you stay here. I like to take an inside line, and then I'm going to fade out to about middle track. And what I'm doing is I'm aiming for that cone that's over here. I want to make it so I can make a straight line to this cone. This is a really slow turn, so this is where I can make up a lot of time on it. So hold here, hold here, hold here. Start to make the turn. It's going to be a small tap of the brake, then try to get over the candy stripe. Then you want to go straight for that cone, so fade out. And as soon as you get it back, the reason why they push this out, that's the city sound meter, so they make you come this way. It's not the fast way. This is where I catch everyone. So on this one, I am full bore on the gas. I am at red line. I will hold red line till here, then I start tapping the brake. Don't hit it hard, so you want to go right over this candy stripe. Hold this, hold this, hold this. Body will roll, aim for this. Stay to your side of the track. Then you want to go right over this candy stripe, and then you'll see another cone. I think you're going to start seeing a trend here.
Yeah.
Go for this cone, wait for the body to roll, go right where they're at. Then you're actually going to accelerate through here. Go over this cone, fade to the outside of the track. You should be over on this candy stripe. Did you kind of see a theme of how we're using the whole track? That's what it's all about, is whoever can carry the most speed through the turns is going to win. Start fading out, so start using the whole track. Get a tire on that candy stripe. And you want to be kind of on that white line candy stripe, use that track. Same thing, so easy gas here. Hold wide, hold. Turn in just a little too early.
Okay, yeah.
Take it out, then aim. See how you're going to make a straight line? So you should be full wide open, and you're aiming for that cone. Let's work on your rev match. So go ahead and go into third. And I want you to rev match as you downshift to go into second on this one. That's going to be very important.
It does have automatic rev match.
Oh, it does. Never mind then.
It does.
So just torque.
I'm so used to that because I grew up driving stick.
Come out wide, perfect. And this is a big loop. So I like to take it farther in. This is too wide because you're going to lose too much speed. Then make a straight line, and as soon as you have your traction back, then start fading back to the right. So you're probably going to hit 4th gear here, so it's going to be 3rd red line, 4th. It's going to be about 2 seconds, then it's going to be re-going to 3rd and start braking. So you want to trail brake through here. So it's going to be a hard brake, and then get yourself ready, and you're going to be light brake, then you're going to transition to the throttle. Just really easy. And what that does is it's going to give you more traction going through there.
Okay. So the trail braking is braking before you hit the apex?
Before you hit the apex and through the apex.
Okay.
So what it's
does that
doing,
help rotate the car?
it not necessarily rotate the car, but it helps to plant up more tires. So it gives you more traction. Stay here. See, now that's the line I like to do. I don't like to stay up because you can carry more speed if I take that straight. To keep this really wide, should almost be off the track right here. Perfect. Hold it, hold it. Now start turning in, and you're going to dive for that candy stripe. Right over it, then straight line over to the next one. This is where you're going to pick up speed. Then as soon as you feel your suspension, start heading back. And you'll feel it. It's going to get kind of light. As soon as it feels planted, get in it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to feel that because we can't go that fast.
You're not going fast enough yet.
Yeah.
Hold this line, stay here, stay here, stay here. Now dive for that candy stripe. Hold this line, stay here, stay here, stay here. Now dive for that candy stripe, right over it, perfect. Hold this, straight over the candy stripe, stay on your side. Stay there, good. You're going to go over the candy stripe, then you're going to cut it to the outside of the track. You can go full speed here. As soon as you get your steering back, head back. Then you're going to power through this. So light gas, so go over this candy stripe and then head out to the outside of the track. I pick up so much speed here on everyone because my car will hold that. This one will hold that. The higher horsepower cars, they start spinning out. These ones will hold it. Fade out. There you go, good. Light gas, easy. Ease more gas. That'll give you the traction. You're not trying to accelerate, that's just for traction. Over that, aim for the next cone, aim for the next cone. That's just for traction. Over that, aim for the next cone, aim for the next cone. This one's almost a straight line. You'll be wide open throttle by here. I think they underrated these. This is more than 300 horsepower.
But 306 is what they say on 91 octane.
I'll bet you they're more like 330, 340.
I know with a down pipe, you can, and a tune, you can do 390. Maybe 400 if you have 93 octane.
And still have Honda reliability.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Little gas, light, 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 start accelerating, and fade it out.
Perfect. Use the acceleration to pull you out.
That's it. And you'll feel the point when the suspension comes back, so your throttle's like this. Little bit, hammering.
Okay. By suspension coming back, it's coming back into like a neutral.
Yep, so you'll feel it roll over, so you're turning, and as you're coming back, it's like, oh, I don't have traction, then all of a sudden you'll have traction. Over the candy stripe, all of a sudden you'll have traction. Good. Over the candy stripe. Then fade up there. There you go. Yep, just like that. Once we can go faster, you'll really feel what that means. We'll be passing people because we're carrying more speed. Where they're braking, we're not braking, we're letting the turn scrub speed, and we're back into the throttle while they're trying to figure out what to do.
And these cones are just here now for
The sound meter.
Yep. Because we'll normally hold a left line.
You would normally, yes. This one, just a very light brake. Now just let off and let the turn slow you down. Perfect. Let the turn, there you go. Perfect. Hold. Now go down. Now go right over that candy stripe. Then make a straight line up. Perfect. And it feels like you're looping, and what you'll see is you keep gaining on people. Perfect. And it feels like you're looping, and what you'll see is you keep gaining on people because you're carrying more speed. Now make a dive straight over, use the whole track, and all that does is let you go faster.
Right.
You can carry more speed. Be a tap of the brake, then easy gas, easy, not trying to accelerate, let it fade out. Good. Hold here, hold. Turned in too early, yep. And remember, you're setting up straight lines. You want a bunch of little mini drag races. So hold, start fading to the outside, and you should be literally on that candy stripe, straight through. There you go. This has like seamless power. Downshift. Over, then fade up. There you go. Hold here. Now just hold a constant wheel. Keep turning in, keep turning in, keep turning in. Make this into a straight line to the cone. Perfect. Come on back. This is going to be a hard brake right here, and you're probably going to downshift. Now just easy gas, easy throttle, just hold a constant speed. Don't try to turn in, just kind of loop around it, then fade out. There you go. Use the track for traction. The more loopy that you make it, the more of the track you use, the more speed you can carry. Everyone thinks it's about, I gotta hold this tight inside line, and sometimes, but a lot of the times if you go wider, you're just going faster. You're good. Right over that candy stripe, then fade. You're good. Right over that candy stripe, then fade to the outside of the track. Fade out, fade out, fade out. Perfect. You feel how you can accelerate through that? Hold it. This one you can only go so fast. You're never going to win the race here, but you can always lose it. Let the corner turn, so let the corner slow you down. This is a trail making one, you may or may not need your brakes. That turn will scrub a ton of speed up. I passed so many people in there. Fade out, good. Come on back, good. One wheel on the candy stripe and then fade outside. Now fade straight out and make that into a straight line.
Are there any of the ones with the inside corner that you don't want to be on the candy stripe?
No.
Okay.
And about, you want to be about on that white line up to about a tire on the candy stripe. And the candy stripes are a little out on that white line up to about a tire on the candy stripe. And the candy stripes are a little bit looser, but it's the right line and you're only on them for a brief second. Fade outside, good. Start turning in, start turning in, start turning in, start turning in. Hold, fade outside, 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 outside. That's where you hammer it. You're going to carry a ton of speed through there.
Yeah, I can see that. I didn't want to get too close to there.
You're good, you're good. Downshift. Easy gas, really light. Just hold, don't turn in, hold. Fade out, fade out, fade out, fade out, fade out. There you go. Roll it. Fade out, there you go. Roll into it. Perfect. Feel how that will pull you through? And we're just starting to have fun.
Yeah. No, I like it.
This one I like to come all the way down, then I come back, and then I hold a really aggressive line in here. I'm on slicks though, and I have a really light car. That may or may not be the right line for this one. This one's all about when can you get to wide open throttle. You can only go so fast through that turn. It doesn't matter what car you're in, you can only go so fast. Whoever gets out of it fastest. And this one, for some reason, people like to really brake going into the turn. I don't get it. With no brake, just take the turn. Just take the turn. With no brake, just take the turn. Just take the turn. No brake, just take the turn. You feel how it's scrubbing off the speed? So on that, you're going to be just really light gas, and people for some reason go through there slow. It's like you don't have to go slow, just hammer it.
I think you get the feeling that it's a tight turn, but it's really not.
It's not. And you, between the two S's, you scrub off so much speed. You need a little tap of the brake, but you really don't need much. And then it's about just how much speed can I hold, then accelerate out.